Hey y'all, what's cracking? A lot has been going on in my life as of lately, and I feel like I've been distant with my brand. But basically, I have been preparing myself for Ramadan this year. This will be the second year that I'm doing it. I'm going to go over what Ramadan is and why I do it, as well as other things to note that I'm going through at the moment because of this transition. I feel like I really needed everything that I am preparing to do for the next month, so I'm going to cover it all in a video for you. First and foremost, what is Ramadan? Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar. It is considered the holy month, basically honoring Allah and the time that the first verses of the Quran were given to Muhammad. 1.8 billion Muslims take part in a traditional month-long sunrise to sunset fasting period that ends with a feast. So when is Ramadan? This year Ramadan begins today, April 12th at sundown with a feast and ends May 13th. It begins at sundown and ends at sundown. The exact times do vary because they go off the sighting of the moon based on specifically the first sight of the new moon over Mecca. So, the traditions of Ramadan. Ramadan begins for children at puberty. You do not fast if you are ill, traveling, pregnant, breastfeeding, or elderly. Fasting cleanses the body. It is not bad for you. This time also reminds us of those who are suffering and starving and don't have food or resources readily available to them every day. A lot of the time, fasts are broken by eating dates because the Prophet Muhammad was believed to do so. When food is served at night for iftar, it is often shared with a poor family during Ramadan. At the end of the 29 to 30 day fast is Eid al-Fitr. This is the festival of breaking the fast. Feasting and celebration, basically. Fasting during the month of Ramadan is one of the 5 pillars of Islam and is an obligation to all Muslims. They are fasting for Allah. Observing Ramadan is one of the most rewarding acts of worship in Muslim culture. Fasting for the first time, or for the first time in a long time, is really all about mind over matter. It's about overcoming your fear, because on the other side of fear is the truth. You only know if you know, right? Ramadan is also a dry fast. That means no liquid or food when the sun is up. So going without water can actually help you get over mental blocks, and it can give you the boost that you need to resist any bad habits, overeating, other desires, anything really. Practice fasting beforehand though, before Ramadan comes. Personally, I fast every single day from 8 p.m. at night till 10 a.m. the next day, which is intermediate fasting. But that's basically the opposite of what I will be doing during Ramadan. So this is really a time to understand your body. And this will help you to know what types of food, how much you need to remain alert and active. This is going to be time for taking healthy habits to the next level, because Ramadan is all about detoxing the mind, body, and soul. So you are fasting from more than just food and drink. This is a good time to stay away from any unhealthy foods and try to eat as healthy as possible. The first week of any long fast is always the hardest. The body needs to adjust to this drastic change. So I've been actually preparing for the last week or so. By week 2 of the fast, though, you start to feel better. By week 3, you realize you're actually thirsty most of the time and not hungry like you believe you are, right? So, during a fast, focus on hydration when you can. Fruits and veggies are very hydrating. Coconut water is a good alternative. Try also using slow release carbs and protein. So, this is my second Ramadan, like I said. I believe last year I only made it to a week. So, the goal for me personally during this time is to focus more during the time that the sun is up and stop putting energy into food, my phone, social media, smoking weed, spending money. Instead, I plan to do more reading, giving thanks, meditating, affirming what is wanted, writing, art, getting outside. Basically, this is a great time of reset as we've entered also a new astrological year. I know personally I've been wanting to focus more positively towards what I put in my body in its many aspects. As I mentioned, like food, smoke, and what I take in with my physical senses, my ears, my eyes, my nose, my mouth. So I'll be using this time to form a deeper, greater connection to Source and the universe and my alignment. And it's also a great time to tap into your body and listen to what it actually needs and not what you actually think it needs. I was at work the other day and I brought up to someone that I was cutting their hair that I was going to be doing Ramadan and fasting for a month. The first thing to come out of his mouth was, "That isn't healthy." When in fact, what isn't healthy is constantly overdriving your senses with foods, phones, and everything. It is so important to take a break and hit the reset button. Food from our digestive system, let the body be cleaned out. Smoke from my lungs, I need to clean those out. And my presence in the ever tempting swamp that is social media and the immense negativity that comes with being a normal human being, okay? My job in my life has always been to push the boundaries, try new things, and experience them personally so that I know how things are affecting me and not just writing them off as unhealthy or not good or weird or whatever it may be. If you have never firsthand experienced something, how the hell do you know how it's actually going to affect you? Maybe it's not something you want to do, fine. But trust me, fasting and fasting from these other things are so important. Not only for our physical health, but our mental, emotional, and spiritual health as well. Why not form a better connection to Earth, God, your body, your soul, Source, the universe, everything around, interconnected beingness? That's what this life experience is here for, in my opinion. So, much love to y'all. I'm going to be a little MIA for about a month or so. We'll see how far I make it. I am cutting Reiki and all sessions short right now. I have about one availability per week for stuff like that. So that's also why I wanted to come in and shine on about all this situation, because I will be gone for a little while. So if it seems like I am MIA, that is exactly why I am. And I am doing this to form a deeper connection with myself and the universe. So I love you all. Thank you for listening. Happy Ramadan. Love and light blessings to y'all. Zenja out.